Welcome back to my channel, Ultimate Crypto Bureau. If you're new to our channel, then welcome in. On this channel, we only discover the facts behind every crypto coin that we cover. Before we deep dive on why BTC just started pumping very hard, smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for very valuable information on cryptocurrencies in general. In this highly anticipated video, guys, we delve into the fascinating world of Bitcoin and explore the reasons behind its astonishing surge today. Join us as we uncover the factors responsible for this unexpected rise, providing valuable insights into the current market trends. From analyzing the latest market indicators to deciphering the influence of crucial events and news updates, we leave no stone unturned in our quest to understand why Bitcoin is going up today. In order to stay ahead of the game and make informed decisions based on the valuable insights shared in this engaging discussion, let's not miss this opportunity to gain a thorough understanding of why Bitcoin is experiencing such a sudden surge today. So let's get going, guys, and we can look at the charts and also one of the news that has been filtering around that has made this possible for a massive surge in Bitcoin just now in the last couple of hours. As you guys can see, the block one of the crypto newsletters have published this headline saying BlackRock Spot BTF already appears on the DTCC's website, and the ticker is IBTC. And this is also being we are also looking at, although SEC hasn't really approved the Bitcoin ETF yet. However, in the preparation, even the DTC is preparing itself for iShares Bitcoin Trust to go live. And I was thinking, okay, this could be a fake news. This could be just, somebody trying to create some, a hype for Bitcoin price to suddenly move up. However, I actually went ahead and checked the DTCC's website, which has the list of all the ETFs. And if you look at it, and if I look at the IBTC, you can clearly see, guys, that there is already a symbol and a ticker and a number associated to this iShares Bitcoin TRSHS. So this is not a fake news. This news is being coming out just about the last couple of hours or so, and this potentially has caused a massive spike in Bitcoin's price. And if I show you the chart, guys, you can clearly see that Bitcoin has just jumped up massively. As you guys can see, it's currently sitting at 32,679. This massive green candle for today, it went all the way till about 34,000 as well. It's slightly retrieving in price. However, as you guys can see, a couple of months ago when I did a Bitcoin video, I mentioned about how critical, is this zone here, which is the 32,300 or 32,400. As you guys can see on the left, we had, Bitcoin hitting that price and dropping from it, hitting again, dropping from it, coming close to it, dropping from it. Again here, it did come very close to it, dropped from it, and now it just pierced through it nicely, guys. And this could be a very positive sign for Bitcoin. And not only just Bitcoin, but crypto in general. And the reason, there are a lot of factors that are potentially contributing to this price action. Obviously, the news is just filtered. As you guys can see, that SEC will eventually approve the Bitcoin ETF. If not this month, it could be next month, it could be December, it could be in January, early first quarter of 2024. Plus, on top of that, we have US presidential elections in November 2024. There's a big catalyst for market participants to actually come into the market, because every 4 years when this election happens in the US, usually the market starts to go up on that year. So I'm expecting a massive, nice bull market also happening in stock markets, and market overall. There will be a positive sentiment as a result of that. And the final catalyst for Bitcoin to actually jump massively, and we know in the history we have seen, guys, that he always does that, and he goes massively up. And as you guys can see, look, if we guys zoom out of what we have seen so far, if you look at let's go back to 2020, roughly around April 2020, May 2023. As you guys can see, we were here, right? We were literally here, guys. I can point to you when the Bitcoin halving has happened. Bitcoin halving actually happened around this area here, around May, around 10th of May or 15th of May, basically, guys. This is where the halving has happened. And as you guys can see, after the halving, Bitcoin price did stutter a little bit. So it went all the way up to around 10K, dropped about 20% from the high of the Bitcoin, from the height of the halving of Bitcoin. And then after a few months, after 2-3 months, it starts to go up again. And this is exactly what happened. It went up again a little bit, and then it came down a little bit, and then boom, straight up, guys, all the way into 30,000, and from 30,000 onwards, all the way to 66,000 or 69,000, guys. This is enormous. And if you look at the previous halvings as well, if we go back to 2016, again, it repeats the same pattern. There you go, guys. Here, roughly around June time, July time, this is where the halving period was, around this time here, I believe, in June 2016. And as you guys can see, again, you had the hype going up, then dropping down a little bit for about 20 to 25% drop from the hype price at around the halving period. Then we stayed a little bit in that sideways movement, guys, and then for at least for 4 to 6 months, and then straight up, guys, and it just kept on going up from there onwards. So as you guys can see, that if I now zoom out and do weekly charts, you will clearly, guys, be able to see what has been happening next to the halving, folks. Next to the halving, as you guys can see, a massive run from around $300 all the way to $19,500. Again, if you look at what we did from around 3,800, when the halving actually started, it went all the way up to 69,000, guys, 69,000. So if I count from here, around we are looking at around $500, right? From $500 all the way to $20 to $19.50. That, my friends, it's roughly around roughly around 38x of the money. From here, from 3,800 to 69,000, that's around 20,000. Roughly around 20,000, guys. And if, comes 2024, and if I mark where the halving is going to be around this time, in around, not February, but I think it's going to happen around April time. I would say if it happens around this area, I am expecting the market to actually, go up a little bit around 45,000, even 48,000, drop a little bit around to 40,000 again, and then a massive surge up slowly until 2025, mid-2025, guys. Because remember, 2024 will be an election year in the US. A lot of Bitcoin ETFs would already be approved during that time. So there will be a lot of investors inflow from smart money, from big firms, from companies. They will be allowed to store Bitcoins and put that in their, balance sheets. So there's going to be a massive surge, guys. And people like Elon Musk, let me tell you, he definitely will have Bitcoin in his balance sheet again, and he understands it, how Bitcoin actually works, understands it very well, although he's a big fan of Dogecoin. However, him and his company has got clear indications that, they might be already buying Bitcoin, and then they will come in and he will go on X and then say, right, guys, Bitcoin is a really good asset, right? It's now been approved, it's now been official, all the Bitcoin ETFs have been approved, so we are also going to put it in our balance sheet. And if Tesla does it, there will be so many other companies doing exactly the same thing, right? And they will they have a model in front of them of MicroStrategy, right? And they will look at it and think, okay, we don't want to miss out, right? No one wants to miss out. And if you look at how Bitcoin has done, right? So from 2016 onwards, there, what was it, 38 times the value of Bitcoin jumped up from around $500 to $19,500, 38 times the value. From around 3.5K, or 3.8K, you went all the way to 69.5. What does that give you? 19 times, right? Around 20, let's just say, for the sake of it, around 20 times the value, right? So 38 times from 2016 to 2020, 2017. From 2020 to 2022, we had, around 19.5 times Bitcoin went up. So if I then follow that sequence, and if I divide the next price, which I believe will be around here, so let's just say if the price is at 32K during the halving, just for the sake of the argument, and if I do 9.5 times or 9 times 32K, we are looking at, folks, around $275,000 price for Bitcoin coming up in between 2024 and mid-June, or even till about June, July, August time 2025, guys. And that could be a real possibility, absolutely real possibility, right? 275K price of Bitcoin is a real possibility. It's only 9x from the current price, right? And I'm going to go back even further into history to show you how Bitcoin has actually behaved. So then let's just have a look at it, right? We are going to check. We are going to make sure if we go back to 2012, we will see exactly the same pattern, guys. And there you go. Here we are. So it was around, the halving was around this area again. As you guys can see, it was building momentum. So I think the halving was around this area here, in July or June, between June and July 2012, right? So let's have a look at it. What has happened, guys? So the price around this range of Bitcoin, what was it? What was it, folks? It was around, $8, maybe $10. Let's round it up to $10, right? From $10 onwards, all the way till about 2000, where it went all the way high, as you guys can see, that was around, not enormous amount of jump, guys, enormous amount of jump, absolutely enormous amount of jump. That was roughly around 100x on BTC's price, guys, 100x on BTC's price. And as you guys can see, that it has reduced from, roughly around 38x to 19x. Then it's going to probably do 9.5x from around 30 to 40,000. If it does it from 40,000, 9x, you guys can count, it's going to be 360,000 dollars price for Bitcoin. If it does from around 32,000, we are looking at around $275,000 price for Bitcoin in 2025. So guys, there is an enormous amount of potential for Bitcoin. As you guys can see, this has been repeating and repeating every 4 years. We're coming to a nice cycle now, guys. As you guys can see, flattening, and then it suddenly shots up. You will see the same pattern here as well. Flattening here, going sideways for roughly for over a year, and then bang, straight back up to all the way to straight back up first to 64,000 and 64,500. Then it's gone all the way to 69,000. Again, here, guys, we will see the same price action. You probably will filter around here. Comes the halving. The Bitcoin ETFs have already been approved. One catalyst is already existing. Second catalyst coming along will be, Bitcoin halving around this area in April 2024, and then boom, straight up, guys, straight up. And I believe the next price range we might definitely see, it's going to be very, very high, guys. It's going to be very, very high. So if I draw from the peak of, the previous bull markets around this line here, from the highest of 19.5K all the way till around this K here, guys. And if I take exactly the same line and paste it, copy it, and if I put, guys, again from around 32,000 here, let me just clone this. And as you guys can see, if we clone this, guys, this will be, so if I clone this here, guys, we will have a massive bull run coming up from here, and definitely will be going much, much higher, or even at this price, right? Because Bitcoin ETF will already be approved from this time. So we will definitely have a massive run up from here, guys. We are potentially going to see around 275K, or if so 9.5 times the value of Bitcoin will be going up from the current prices, guys. This is an enormous amount of, value. And by then, there will be a lot of investors, a lot of big firms, a lot of companies, even the governments will be storing Bitcoin, and they will be basically buying from you. They will scare the hell out of you, basically, to say, right, give us all your Bitcoin, otherwise we will destroy you, we will do this, we will do that. Guys, you don't have to get scared. Just hold your Bitcoins and hold your cryptos. I mean, if Bitcoin goes up at astronomical levels like, 275K, I expect Ethereum to at least hit between, roughly even outperform Bitcoin in that sense. So if Bitcoin is going up around 9 to 10x from around 32,000, we are looking at least 10 to 15x on Ethereum's price. And if you look at it, you're doing 10 to 15x on Ethereum's price, we're looking at around $80,000 to $20,000 on Ethereum's price for 2025. It's absolutely possible. Solana, again, guys, around $30 right now. Solana probably will outperform, if Ethereum is doing around, 15 to 16x, Solana will be definitely doing around 20 to 25x. The current price of Solana of $30, we are easily looking at around $600, guys. So amazing opportunity there as well. Solana is growing, Solana is getting better. We have no interruptions for the last 6 months in Solana, no downtimes. It's actually building, it's actually doing quite well. And all the other cryptos that we have discussed in previous videos, guys, please go and watch my video series. You will get so much knowledge, so much information, new and established coins. I'm covering everything, guys. I am not covering meme coins. I'm not covering shit coins. I'm not covering bad coins. I'm going to lens where I'm doing a lot of research for you guys, so you guys can understand that which coin is valuable, which coin has the potential, Look at all my videos, look at my portfolio videos, guys. And this will be very, very useful for you guys. If you're new to investing in crypto, watch my videos. I'm covering a lot, I'm giving you a lot of information. And as a result of this, guys, you will be going in the right direction. So there you go, guys. I'll end this video here. But remember, guys, please do your own research. And whatever I have discussed on this in this video, guys, it's only my personal opinions and it is for entertainment purposes only, and it is not a financial advice. Okay, guys, until next time, have a lovely evening. Bye.